Welcome to the
New York City.
Pinstripe Territory.
Just when they thought I was out, they pull me back in.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I wish I had better news today. I'm heated. Man, I am heated today. About a half hour ago, we got a tweet from the Yankees announcing their September call-ups. And we're getting Anthony Rizzo back from an injury. Fine. Great. Let's hope he can hit this time. We're getting Ron Marinaccio. Okay, fine. Extra bullpen arm. Scott Effross returning. We thought that might happen. Great. And then the outfielder they decided to call up is Duke Ellis. He's a pinch running specialist. He's speedy. I suppose he could have some value to the team. 51 stolen bases in the minor leagues this year. But no Jasson Dominguez, the Martian, who tore up the major leagues last year after getting called up, who tore up the minor leagues this year after returning from an injury, who is a switch hitter who every scout says is ready, who could no doubt impact this team in a positive way. He will remain in the minor leagues. Brian Cashman and the Yankees organization continue to manipulate the service time of young players. And you can say all teams do it, yada, yada, yada. But we're the Yankees. We shouldn't have to do that. What is this crap? Are we trying to win the AL East or not? Alex Verdugo, the Yankees left fielder, has a .232 average and will remain in the lineup. I'm just going to share my screen real quick here. Alex Verdugo is in the second percentile in batting run value in Major League Baseball. In his last 80 games, Verdugo is hitting .219 with 5 home runs. At a time when the Yankees desperately need offense, they decided the move was not to bring up one of the best 3 or 4 hitters in the organization, who just happens to be on a heater right now in AAA, but rather to continue to manipulate his service time. The Yankees are trying to pull one over on you, on the fans. They are trying to pull one over on you, and you should not stand for it. You should boycott today's game. If I didn't have to do the podcast, I would absolutely boycott today's game over this. This is blatant disrespect to the fan base and to one of your best young players, who they are leaving in the minor leagues to rot when he's ready, so that they can possibly gain an extra draft pick next year if he wins the Rookie of the Year. And I'm sure they're going to use that draft pick on some clown who has great physical skills, I'm sure, but no baseball ability, like they always do. Paul says, I bet young players hate being part of the Yankees organization.
I hardly agree.
They treat them like trash. Come on. I'm livid, guys. I am on a heater today. Last year, Dominguez, 8 hits in 33 plate appearances after being called up. 4 of them home runs. 1 of them a double. Alex Verdugo couldn't do that shit on steroids. It's a joke. Jay Mata has a good idea. He says we should chant, we want Jasson, until they call him up. Absolutely. Make it evident to this front office that you're not going to stand for this crap. Verdugo is not a good player. We've been watching him struggle for 3 months. 3 months. And you're going to keep running him out there during the most important games of the season when you've got a young stud ready to come who the league hasn't seen yet. I mean, he very much could tear up the minor league or the major leagues again if he got called up. I'm livid, guys. I'm livid. I mean, I can believe it happened. Jack says he can't believe it happened. I can definitely believe it because that's how this organization does things. They don't really care too much about the fans for all their lip service. It's all about money. It's all about money. It's about control. It's about controlling this kid for an extra year, maybe getting a draft pick. We're the Yankees. We should run the best product out there on the field every day. Every day! And every day that we don't, we prove ourselves to be an unserious organization. I got a problem with you, Brian Cashman. I got a problem with you. This is blatant service time manipulation, and I've had enough of it. Let's take some comments. Michael V says, the Yankees don't owe these vets anything, especially when Verdugo has been in a slump since May or June. Like it's been months. The guy stinks, and he's not going to be here next year. Why would you not want to put the best players on the team? Jay Mata says, the dog that we had in this team got euthanized back in May.
Absolutely, hey.
Alex said Jasson should demand a trade. Unfortunately, players don't have any leverage when they're in the minor leagues to demand a trade. He can't demand anything. But it's just a joke the way they treat these prospects. They Peraza was their number one prospect a couple years ago. They have completely crashed his career. Greg Bird retired 2 days ago. Miguel Andujar, Yankees almost derailed his career. Last I checked, he was having a pretty good year in Oakland, so he may have rebounded. They do not know how to treat young players. For everybody who says, well, why don't the Yankees have young players that come up and play better? Why are we always spending all our money on these free agents? It's because the Yankees don't know how to treat their young players. You have to give these guys an opportunity to play. He's earned it. He came up and set the world on fire last September. He gets hurt. He earns his way back. He tears up the minor leagues. And he's ready. Every scout says that he's ready. And yet, the Yankees continue to manipulate his service time. Absolute joke. Jasmine Drury says Oswaldo Cabrera is better than DJ LeMahieu. And you're correct. Appreciate it. They continue to run these vets out there that are done. And that's why we continue to lose and get, 5 hits a game. It's just absolutely a joke. Mr. XS says, why should I be serious about an unserious organization? You shouldn't be. You should boycott today's game. Every single one of you, if you care about this decision, should vote with your feet. I unfortunately have to watch this game and do a podcast, and I will be back after the game. But if you want to make a difference, you got to start impacting their wallet, right? And this was an absolute joke. I'll see you guys after the game. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and give us a subscribe. It helps other Yankees fans find the channel. We're also on all your favorite podcast platforms and social media. Join the community, have some fun. We're here after every game. This is Pinstripe Territory.